Coach Abel here along with my colleague Kevin the Machine Weiss of the Able Body Experts, and I guess we're back by popular demand, Coach.
It's been a little while.
People have been writing and saying you guys got to do another clip, so we're going to bang off a bunch of clips here. We'll see how fast we get. So we've been thinking lately as we rant to each other. We've done coffee with the coaches, and we've done coaches in the classroom. And I think we should do another segment. We should call it maybe if I had a dime for every time I heard. So I think we could have a lot to say on what we both experienced, my 4 decades and your good 25 years worth of servicing clients in the industry.
We'd have a lot of dimes.
We'd have a lot of dimes. So if I had a dime every time I heard this one, Coach, I'd have a lot of dimes. And this one is ladies especially dieting for contests and saying, now that I've got my diet down after the show, I'm going to stay in shape, and I'm going to stay in this shape after the show is over. Any comments?
Yeah, you'll hear that quite often for sure, especially depending on what protocol or whatever they're following. It may only be a few weeks before the actual show when they're still feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
And they'll say, well, yeah, I kind of like the way I look right now, and it'd be nice to just kind of stay like this.
Have you ever done it?
What, stayed in shape?
Yeah, contest shape.
In contest shape? No. Well, yeah, not for more than about the day after the show, really.
It's not possible.
No, I haven't. But I can admit that when I first started years ago, I probably fell victim to that too, thinking, yeah, it'd be sure nice to stay like this. And you really actually think in your mind, well, if I stay close to what I'm doing,
right,
you'll be able to maintain, but unfortunately you get to the point where it's not possible to even stay close to what you're doing, the protocol.
Right.
Your body just simply doesn't allow it, and once you go off the rails, you tend to go pretty far off the rails.
And people just don't understand the biology of weight control versus the physiology of fat loss.
Yeah, your body's not gonna.
Yeah,
it's not like your body's like driving a car. You steer it in one direction, you can go in circles all you want in a car. Well, your body eventually is going to put you back on the path it wants you to be.
Your body's going to protect itself at all costs. So I liken that attitude to someone training for an Ironman or a marathon saying, oh, I'll, after I'm going to do one a week.
Yeah, that would be the way it would, same thing. And you can apply that to nearly any sport and think that you're going to perform at your highest level week after week after week. It's just simply not possible.
And I think my downside to all that is the mental, emotional, body image consequences it has, because people start comparing themselves to an unsustainable physique that they can achieve for a matter of hours or days, and they think, that's me. No, that's not you. Like for instance, this week I had a lady order a diet from me, and which I hear often, is not just her, but when sending her pictures for her assessment, I'm so ashamed when I look at these pictures. I can't believe how I let my body go. No, that's you.
Yeah.
That's your real you. That contest picture of you, that's not you.
Yeah,
that's a deprived, depleted, diminished version of you.
Yeah, that's you for a day.
Yeah, that's a you can't sustain, or it wouldn't have taken months to do it.
Yeah.
Just like running the marathon. But it plays with people's heads because they see that final polished physique with water manipulation and the rest of it, and they say, that's me. No, it's not you. And you're not going to be able to maintain that conditioning, because that's just not how the body works in terms of biology of weight control. Final comments?
Yeah, and it's kind of sad when you see that too. Like I'm sure you get lots of emails like that where
too many.
The more that they do it, the more off the rails, if you want to put it that way, they go, where they're actually so disappointed in how they look when they're normal. Yeah. Like how they normally would look. They're so disappointed by that the
majority of the year.
Yeah, it ends up being a good portion of their time when they're actually very unhappy with how they are, when they actually look very good
with who they are
most of that time, right?
Right.
So because they've set themselves up for this little very sliver of I don't even want to call it reality, because it isn't really reality.
No, it's not.
But they put that as what should be a base.
Right.
And it's not that.
Again, like thinking you can go out and run 26 miles every day.
Yeah.
Not sustainable. It reminds me of my book that I wrote, The Other Side of the Mirror, on body image dependency disorder. Unique to our industry, of course. But if Coach and I had a dime for every time we heard after the show, I'm going to stay in this kind of shape, we'd have a lot of dimes, and this has been a coach of mine.